Alright, we're here this morning working on this motorhome behind me. The gentleman had a coach battery that went bad. He said it actually blew the top off of it, and that happens sometimes. But he changed the battery, and pretty sure he hooked something up wrong. A lot of the converters in these things nowadays have a anti-polarity fuse that if you hook a battery up backwards, reverse polarity, it will blow that fuse rather than destroy the converter. This has a Xantrex inverter converter in it, and I'm not sure Xantrex does that, so I don't really know what we're going to get into here, but we're going to check it out. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is just kind of check to make sure the batteries are okay. The customer actually brought me a diagram that he got from the coach manufacturer. Let us make sure everything's wired up right here. I believe we are going to find that the batteries are dead. I'm actually going to check that right now, see if there's any power in these batteries. And there is nothing. Zero. Okay. Well, I'm going to look over this diagram a little bit, make sure this is wired right, and then we'll go over to the Xantrex inverter converter and do some checking there. Okay. The Xantrex that 1800 XM is a inverter only. There's our converter. That's what's supposed to be charging our batteries, and it is not doing its job. And there's a couple 30 amp fuses there on that end, and we're gonna take those out and see if one of those is not bad. Okay, well, here's what I found out. The converter is what's putting out power. This battery disconnect solenoid right here would not close. And it's probably because the batteries were totally dead, and so I just bypassed that solenoid so the batteries would charge. Customer's he's a bit of a do-it-yourselfer. He's got a brother-in-law or somebody that helps him out too, and they'll switch this wiring back around once the batteries are charged. I'm sure once the batteries are charged, they'll find there's nothing wrong with this solenoid. It just didn't have enough power to close it, so the power could get from the converter to the batteries. So I'll take you outside and show you the rest of the stuff we figured out. And then I turned the Xantrex inverter on, and we get an overload E05 code. That is just a broad, very broad fault code. Probably when the customer hooked the batteries up wrong, he probably fried the inverter. He's actually going to wait until the batteries charge, and if it's still doing this, he's going to take it to another dealer, because the dealer just replaced this inverter sounds like a couple months ago, for I don't know for what reason, but they replaced it, so he's going to take it back there. So, and that's cool. You know, I just fix what I'm hired to fix and diagnose what I'm paid to diagnose, and I go on. No big deal. Alright, so we're going to wrap this one up. Like I say, the customers, we kind of got things patched up till the battery's charged, and then he's going to probably find out that the battery disconnect system is fine, and he just needs to get his inverter fixed now. So I really appreciate everybody watching, and please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like the videos. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Open to any constructive criticism. I'm learning, and this whole video thing, you know, is new to me. The editing's new to me, so, you know, we'll get it figured out, and hopefully it'll get better and better as time goes along. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.